As a yoga instructor, I'm always blessed to get to know my students. And I got to tell you, these two ladies are gifts in my life. You truly two are wonderful. You have been coming to my yoga class how many years?
At least 8.
Yes, at least.
Yeah.
And so I have Denise and I have Dorothy. And I'm going to emphasize the greatness of these two ladies in this podcast. The first thing I noticed about Dorothy was, number one, she's beautifully tall.
Yes, I am.
and she is very flexible, even in yoga. Believe it or not, I have watched you a couple of times. But tell me, okay, first of all, we're going to brag about me just for a few seconds. Why you took gentle yoga?
Well, I did take a yoga class prior to yours, and I knew I was aging a little bit, and I was looking for something that would be a little less stressful on my body, and that's how it all started.
And there's nobody like the great Irma.
That's right.
Good, bad, or otherwise. That includes the bad humor and the bad music and the bad comments, right?
Absolutely.
Absolutely. So now we're going to talk about when you first started taking yoga with me, what were you doing? Were you working?
Yes, I was working full-time as a nurse.
Doing?
I'm in radiation oncology.
Okay. That's a specialty, by the way, because it takes a special kind of person to be able to work in that, because it's not a positive.
It is a positive.
See, I have taught her well.
I kind of look at it more positive than negatively because there are some good things that happen.
So what I found out is that she's going along and she's working all the time, and then this thing called R comes along. It's called retirement. Now, Dorothy is such a good employee that when it came to her retirement, your company bought you a cruise for you and your husband. Is
Yes.
that correct?
Yes, that is.
Now, if that isn't a good bonus for employment, I don't know what is.
Yeah, it was very, very nice.
And it blew you away
It did.
because you didn't know that's how much they appreciated you.
That's correct.
And how was the cruise?
The cruise was wonderful. We went on a Mexican Riviera cruise, and we were gone for about a week, and just all relaxation.
And they paid for everything,
They paid for everything.
even the alcohol?
Yes.
Oh, nice. That's even better. But I want to know, what drew you to work in that field?
Well, I've always, since I was a little girl, wanted to be a nurse. And I chose to get married, chose to have a family, and then I lost a child to cancer, and that just gave me more of an urge to become a nurse, which I did. And I always wanted to work in women's health, and it kind of evolved from that.
Well, that's a pretty good passion.
Well, when you do something that you love, you'll do no matter what.
It's never a job.
Correct.
So, are you still working?
Yes, I am.
Oh, you couldn't give it up, right?
No.
How many days a week are you working?
I'm working 2 days a week.
And that's only part-time, meaning are you working a full day or a
Yes.
12-hour shift? Because, if I was your
Right.
boss, I'd be pushing you.
Yeah.
Like, you're going to stay 12 hours, please.
2 days, 8 hours apiece.
Wow, nice.
Yes.
And so you may get another cruise.
Oh,
I'm
I
just
don't
teasing.
think so.
I'm just teasing. But that speaks volumes, because they still wanted you to come back because you're such a great employee.
Well, I don't think of myself as that, but other people look at you differently.
Well, I know
You know.
that you're great
Oh,
because she's just got a positive image and a positive. And look at she's so styling today. This is just blowing me away. I mean, she always dresses beautifully, anyways. And now we're going to pick on Denise here.
Uh-oh.
Now, Denise, you've been coming as long as she has.
I think
Maybe
yes.
even a year longer.
Oh, maybe. I thought maybe Dorothy was in my first class, but I'm not positive.
Well,
Yeah, it's been quite a while.
And now you two are friends outside
Mhm.
of yoga because of retirement exercises, right?
Yes. You see,
Yes, yes,
So
Yes.
you guys are going to different classes together,
yes.
which helps you keep you young, right?
Yes.
So why did you take gentle yoga?
It was the same. I knew I was aging, and I was concerned about balance and flexibility, and I knew I needed something. So I decided to try gentle yoga, and it has really helped with balance and flexibility, stamina, and
Laughter.
laughter. Yes,
No,
always
it's-
laughter. With Irma, there's always laughter. That's why I've continued with Irma for 8 years.
Because you never know what's
No.
going to be said.
Right.
And except when there are children, then it is somewhat rated G. So then you started coming to class, and we became friends.
Yes.
And we would go to dinner, and we would share each other's good and bad points of life, as to say that. And but I knew you after your health issues, correct?
Yes.
Okay, so first of all, I want you all to know that Denise and Dorothy would do anything for their families. I mean, I know Denise that the minute anything happens in her immediate family, she is there. There's no ifs and or buts about it. Your family is your heart.
Yes. Yes, very much so.
So tell me, do you have children? And
I have one daughter, yes, and 2 beautiful grandchildren.
you go to all of their events.
Oh, I try to. Basketball, ice skating, whatever they're doing.
And you do the same, right,
Absolutely.
Dorothy?
Yes.
And so before I came along, you had some medical issues.
Yes,
is that correct?
I'm a 19-year breast cancer survivor. Yes, so
that speaks volumes. I mean, because your family was there during this time, right?
my father was still alive and then my partner Chuck and my daughter. Yes, they were
completely
there.
And
yes, for me.
It makes a big difference when you
yes,
have
it
the
does
support.
to have a support system, definitely.
And look at how beautiful you are.
Oh,
I mean,
thank you.
it's just amazing, you know. But you live the way you want to live. If you're there for your family.
Yes. Yes, I try to always be there for my family. They're important to me.
It's not. She doesn't even try. She does it all the time. I know that because she like this last session. She texted me and say, "I'm sorry, I've got a family emergency. I won't be there." And there aren't that many people out there that do that support their families. They sometimes they'll say, "Well, that's just too bad."
Right.
I'll see you later then. So and you're there for your friends too.
Yes, I try to be when I can.
But I think what's important is that you all are so positive.
Definitely. I think
you
that
live that life to be
Mhm.
positive. Neither one of you have time for drama. Correct?
right.
Yes.
And your husband supports you so much. He goes to the classes, not to our class, of course, but he exercises
Yes,
with
he
you.
does.
Because he knows he needs to keep up with you.
Absolutely.
Yeah, right?
Yes.
And how did you meet your husband? Do I dare ask?
Oh my God, we met in high school, so this is
Is
telling.
he your high school sweetheart?
He is, and we actually got married right out of high school.
Oh, and how many kids, if any?
We had 2 boys.
And they are now?
My oldest son, I'll say, is 47.
Wow.
And I have a grandson and I have a great-grandson.
Oh my goodness! And are they here?
Yes, they are, both in Phoenix.
And have they told you you're going to babysit instead of us getting a babysitter?
I've done my share. Let's put it that way.
Now I know
Yes.
Denise has,
Yes, I'm always babysitting. Yes.
but they're growing up, and you don't realize there's going to come a time.
I know, that's what scares me because I love babysitting. I took my granddaughter out the other day and we went to a movie and to lunch and took her ice skating and spent the whole day together, and it was so fun. And yes, I know she's 9. I know it will soon end. My grandson's 12 already. Yeah, I can see he's almost a teenager.
And he's going to look at you and say, "Grandma, I love you, but
Yeah, I'm
don't get
busy.
I'm kind of busy. I can't deal with this right now." So, but you've taken him to Disneyland.
Yes. Next week we're going to Universal City, so we're going to have a fun time there.
Universal Studios.
Yes.
And what are they doing there? Are they doing?
They have Harry Potter, so I know my grandson's read all the books, and
Oh,
my
so he
granddaughter, who's 9, is just starting to read the first one. So I know they'll like Harry Potter Land. They haven't been there yet, so it should be fun. And I haven't been in 25 years probably, so I know it'll all be new for me.
And it'll be a good experience too.
Yes.
And the mother is coming.
Oh, yes. Yeah,
Thank
4
God.
of us are going.
Okay,
Oh,
the mother
yes.
will help so
Right.
that she can
Yeah.
juggle things if need be, and you're just going to be standing there going, "No, we're not going to do that today." No, I'm teasing."
Yeah. Well, I'll be the one saying, let's ride this, let's ride that, because I like all the rides.
Oh, you do?
Oh,
Do you like
yes.
the roller coasters?
Oh, yes. Yeah.
Really?
Yep.
And
I do.
I don't, because I can never touch the floor,
Oh, okay.
Oh.
and it's kind of scary.
I could see that.
And so, yeah, we won't talk about that. But so when you also love old cars.
Yes, my partner Chuck is involved in cars. Yes, he has 4 cars. They're not all running right now. 2 of them are running, and he likes to go to car shows, and sometimes drag racing. He'll take a car drag racing. So yes, we'll do that.
And what about you, Dorothy? Now that you're retired, what is your hobbies now other than exercising? Please tell me there's more.
I've just recently got involved in genealogy, so I try to do that a couple times a week.
So what have you found out?
Well, I found out I'm trying to get my Italian side together because I don't know all of my ancestry on that. And I just recently found out that I have a cousin in Italy, and we just got back from Italy, and I was able to hook up with her and meet her for the first time.
See, and did you like her? Not that it matters.
Oh
but-
my God, you
Yes, you're in different countries.
you
Yes.
got to know Italians. They're kissy, huggy people.
Yeah.
Really?
Yes, very
And did
much.
you say stay away from me? Because you're not a kissy huggy person.
Well,
You are with your husband, but not.
oh, on the Italian side I am.
Oh, okay. So, but did that take getting used to?
No, not at all. It just comes natural. That's just the way Italians
and how
are.
was it meeting them?
It was nice. It was really super nice. Took us to their home and made this fabulous meal with cannolis
Oh my God!
and wine on the side. So everything was great.
How could you not win with that?
Oh.
That's just fantastic.
Absolutely, yes.
Oh my God! So, Denise always looks beautiful.
Always.
There is never,
Thank you.
there is never a day I have ever seen her look bad.
Oh, I don't know about that.
You know, I mean, her hair is perfect. Her nails are always perfect, and her face is always beautiful.
Thank you.
I'm just saying that. I think that the beauty of people isn't always on the exterior, but it's from within, on how you treat other people and your loved ones, and especially spending time with their family, you know, through good or bad times. I mean, that's so important. Do you guys agree?
Yes.
So now that you're in the retirement phase, how do you view what to do? I mean, are you looking at going on trips? Are you looking at just keeping active? Are you looking at still in your genealogy to meet more family and that'll be the reason to travel?
I think retirement is great because now your time is yours, not anybody else's. And it does give you the opportunity to do the things that you were not able to do before. And
Because you were so busy
Yes.
just trying to meet the 9 to 5 grind.
Yes, yes.
And what about you, Denise?
Yes, I thoroughly love being retired. I like spending time with my daughter and with my partner. I like to work in the yard. I'd like to exercise. I try to do that as much as I can.
And you know, it just makes you appreciate things that you may have not appreciated it when you were so busy working. Is
Right.
that correct?
Yes.
And it makes you view love in a different light because it's almost like a honeymoon phase because you're both retired and you give each other that demented look and just find a renewness of why you picked that partner. Do you agree?
Yes,
And it's like a second honeymoon because your
Yes.
kids are gone
yes.
and you can determine for the both of you what's the best for the both of you now instead of, oh, what about the kids? Where to go to next, right?
Yes.
So what is next? Where are you going to next?
I haven't thought about that since I just got back within this past week. So,
You're trying to decipher this past vacation and just come down from the high of that.
yes, yes, getting over jet lag.
But you went to Italy.
Yes.
You went to Italy. Have you been
I-
to Italy?
When I was 10. So it's, yeah.
Wow. Did you
So
go?
it's been a while.
Well, you need to go again.
I would like to. Yes, my parents worked in France for 2 years when I was
Really?
10, 11, and 12. So then we did travel through Europe then.
Wow.
So, but I have not been back. I'd love to go back.
Well, now, did you find the app that you could communicate with the people there?
Yes.
Did that help?
Absolutely. Actually, on the cousin that I saw used the app.
Oh,
Because,
really?
Yeah, because they could not speak any English, and I can speak a little Italian, so I can say one-word things. But we use the app and our hand gestures, and that worked very well. And just smiling and hugging is all you need.
Yeah, everybody understands
Yes.
that, right?
Yes.
So I'm going to ask you ladies who your heroes are. Now, it can be music. It can be someone related. Like for me, my hero is my father. And those who know me know that he's my hero. Because he influenced me in such a positive way. There's still a little devil in me, but overall, he made such a positive influence on me. What about yours, Denise?
Probably my mother. You know, she passed when she was 63. I still miss her every day. I was in my 30s, 36, I think, when she passed. And yes, I always miss her. Everybody loved her. She was a teacher, a hard worker. She had many friends. I would only aspire to be as good as she was.
Wow, that's huge. How about you, Dorothy? And I, you know, with you being a nurse, that's just wonderful. So tell me who. You would
Well,
admire.
actually, my hero was my grandmother, my Italian grandmother, because she kind of raised me because my mother worked when I was small. And she was always there for me when I had my kids. She was there for me. She was always there for me and for our family. And when I lost her, it was
it's very challenging.
difficult. Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
because that's like your right hand,
Mhm.
and you loved everything about that person.
Yes.
It just meant the world to you, right?
Yes.
And that's the same with you.
Mm-hmm.
But do you guys find that when something great happens, or one of your grandchildren do something, and you're like, "Oh my God, that my my mom or my grandma would act like that. I mean, do you find that there's some things throughout the day that someone does that reminds you the greatness of your mother or your grandmother?
Yes, because my son would say, well, when Grandma was alive, we did this for Christmas or any particular holiday, and he can still remember some of the words she says, and he would say them, and it would just bring her back. And every once in a while, they come to you, and
How about you,
Right.
Denise?
I think it's more I wish my mother could have been there to see my daughter graduate from high school, graduate from college, and get married. I wish she would have been there. I know how proud she would have been of my daughter. And then to see my grandchildren, that's what I wish. My daughter was only 5 when she passed, so she didn't really know her. So, but more.
But I think, the fact that you spend so much time with your family, it just solidifies the love that you have. Not just
Yes.
from your mother, but that you show them, hey, I'm your family. I love you unconditionally. I'm here for you, which is what your mom,
Yes, definitely. Yeah.
I mean, it's all in how you view things, And so these grandkids are growing up,
Yes.
but you're still going to be close to your daughter
Yes, always, I hope.
no matter what.
Yes.
Because they're going to stay here, right?
I hope so. Yeah, they don't have any plans of going anywhere else. So.
Knock on wood here.
Yeah, I know.
Um,
Never know.
And what about your grandbabies? I mean,
they're all here in Phoenix, and I
You
do
guys-
not see any way that
but
they
you
will be
guys
going
get
anywhere.
together
Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
once a week or just during the holidays?
Oh, once a week at least.
Nice. For
Yes.
dinner.
Yes.
And who does the cooking? The kids?
Yeah, sure. Who else?
It's kind of amazing that the older you get, if you're a really, really good cook, they tend to bother you and say, well, you used to cook this for us. And you look at them like, I'm retired. Leave me alone. Is that right?
Correct.
What's your specialty?
Well, when the kids come over, they always like me to make spaghetti.
Because you make your own sauce.
Yes, I do.
And you've never given me any sauce the entire time I've ever
I'm
known
so
you. Know I'm
sorry.
teasing. I'm teasing
I know.
you. So, what about you, Denise?
Well, I've passed the baton. My
You-
daughter is an excellent cook, so I've kind of given her, and her house is much bigger than mine, so she does all the holidays, and so I go to her for, holidays and meals.
and let her do all the cooking.
Yes, I'll bring something, but yeah, she does all
Do you
the
cook
cooking.
anything special? I admit it. I can't cook worth a crap.
Yeah.
Sorry. I mean, I would rather go to someone and have a good meal than to try to ruin it and start a fire in my house, which
Right.
I almost did. So
I'll usually bring an appetizer or maybe cowboy beans, I'll make something like that to bring.
So, what I find ironic is when it comes to holidays and sitting together at a meal is so important. Not with the TV on, not with the phones, just to be able to see one another and say, hey, how was your day? You guys do that, right?
We try.
Yes.
It's hard with kids now. They all want to be on their iPads and
Their iPhones and
yes,
everything.
their attention span is very short.
Well, is it because of the homework that they're assigned? Or no, they're just
They
drawn
just
into it.
right. They just the games, video games. They're very busy with that. But sometimes we try to get them to put everything away, but it's difficult.
Well, when they play the sports, they're forced to, right?
Oh, of course, right. Yes.
So that helps a little bit, right? Now,
Yeah.
do your grandkids, are they into the games or no? Because I know some kids that aren't into that stuff, so that's why I'm asking.
Well, my grandson's like 23, so if he's into anything, it's usually the phone. And my
Oh, okay.
great-grandson is only 3, so we can get his attention
Yeah,
easily.
now.
that's nice.
Yes.
For now.
That's a fun age.
Yeah,
3 is
because
a very fun
every
age.
time you come, you have to bring a gift, right?
Yes.
And he looks at you like, oh, it's Christmas time again. Am I right?
Yes.
And the gift that he keeps giving back to you is his loving kisses.
Yes. Which
His-
is $1 million worth.
Yeah, because one day he's going to look at you and say, Grandma,
Yeah. I got
will you
something
just
else
drop
to
me
do.
off and don't follow me. No, I'm teasing. It's and your grandkids are getting up there, but they still appreciate you.
Yes.
And
I think so. I think they do. Like with the trip we're going to take next week, we're going to go to Universal Studios for a day, and then we're going to go to a place called Kernville on the Kern River in California, where I grew up. Ever since I was a baby, my parents took me there, and we go on the river fishing and tubing, and so now my daughter has been when she was young and loved it there, so now she wants to take her kids. So we're going to spend 3 days there. So that's always a good bonding time when we're away.
yeah, you can't bring an iPad there.
Yeah,
Unless it's waterproof.
right.
But it's really
So-
not a good idea. But that's
So-
good. I mean,
Right.
because that's so important. Because I know a lot of families they get along, but they got to have that phone. They got to have that connection. And there's nothing like working one-on-one with each other. And throw them in the water and say, "You can swim. Look." No, I'm teasing. There's nothing like being able to work together as a team, even though
Yes.
you're a family. Correct.
Yes, definitely.
Yes.
So, I want to know where. Okay, you're getting ready to go to Universal Studios.
Right.
You've just come back from Italy.
Yes.
Where is your next adventure, or is there one?
If I plan on anything in the near future, it's probably to go back to my hometown for a visit to see friends and relatives.
Well, that's important too,
Mhm.
because you get to see the different perspective. The different attitudes, or now you know why we live in a different state, because you guys drive me crazy. No, I'm teasing. but it allows you to be able to get close because of the distance. Correct?
Yes.
I mean, because I don't Skype my family. Do you Skype your family?
No.
No.
Okay, I still use the telephone. Do you guys use a telephone at least?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I'm just checking because
Right.
some people, they want to do the Skype thing. They want to do the FaceTime. And that's a little too modern for me. But maybe that's our age, which we're not
Maybe.
going to discuss, okay?
Right.
We're not going to discuss that. But, I admire the fact that you two, because I've learned things from you two, even though I have not said anything in class. One thing Denise taught me was you pay for what you get. I remember her saying that
Oh.
about my bed. Because one time I went and bought one of the most expensive mattresses in the universe, and I loved it. It was worth the money. And I remember her saying before I bought it, you pay for what you get. Because you can always be on the sly end or the Goodwill end. But when it comes to your bed or your furniture or your house, it's worth the money to invest in. I remember
Yes,
that
I
lesson.
did say that. I
See?
remember that.
See? And
Especially a bed. You gotta have a good bed.
you gotta have a good bed, because if you don't get enough rest, well, it just goes on downhill from here. But I really do appreciate it. It's an honor knowing you. I just wanted to remind everybody to remember to be kind to one another and to remember that every day is a gift. Namaste.